winter's day here in Melbourne. Actually, it's kind of nice. I'm in my bedroom, or our bedroom, and I've just got the blinds open, so it's nice and light and pretty in here. Okay, so today's video, I have been binging on YouTube lately, so I'm gonna do a little one of my own. Mine's probably gonna be a little bit more boring, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Today is a what's on my phone, and maybe a little bit of editing as well. I might shoot some content outside because it's so nice, and then I'll show you how I edit them on what apps I edit them on. Now, because I am a small YouTuber, slight problem with this video, I actually film with my iPhone X, so I can't film me doing my what's on my phone without my phone to film it in the first place. So there's going to be screen recordings. I'm just going to slot in some screen recordings, and then it'll be flicking between me now and the screen recording on my phone, and I'll just talk to you over it. So I just did a clear out of my phone yesterday in preparation for this video, and I just kind of reorganized my apps, downloaded a few extra ones that like I delete and I don't keep on my phone, but I just wanted to show you guys. And I'll show you how I set it out, like the home pages and all of that kind of stuff, and then maybe we'll go shoot some content. Okay, so just here, this is my home page. I kind of try and keep it really plain. My lock screen's just blue and white stripes. It's really simple. It's an aesthetic I really like. Same for my home screen. I want it clean, simple, so I can see my apps, where I can see everything. So I try and keep it color coordinated, but I don't have a million apps that I can do that. So the top level, there's just like the grays, the boring kind of settings, my camera, all of that kind of stuff. The next one's all the blue ones. That's got Facebook, like the App Store and all of that in there. Then I've got the multicolored ones, and then I've got all my folders down below. And I only have 3 icons in my dock bar as well. Okay, now this one's just funny. I really wanted to show you this because it just really illustrates the type of person I am. So Amy absolutely hates this about me. I'm the type of person that needs to set an alarm every 5 minutes, and I don't just snooze the first alarm. I have a different alarm set, so I have alarms like every single 5 minutes. And because of the work that we do, I have alarms for like 1 a.m. I have alarms for like 4:16, all of that kind of stuff, because we sleep a really whack hours. But I just want to show you how many alarms I have going. Okay, so I also have 2 banking apps, which is probably a little bit peculiar for just your average everyday Joe. But that's because I personally bank with Commonwealth Bank. And then when me and Amy moved out together, we decided to have a joint account, and we wanted to keep things really simple so we could have our own separate money, but have our together money as well. And we didn't want that to be in one of our accounts. So she's with a completely different bank. I'm with Commonwealth Bank. And then we joined NAB as well as our like joint money. So that's why I have 2 bank icons as well. So I can manage both of those. Okay, now this is the folder that you're probably most interested in. I try and keep it really simple. This is my filming and editing folder. The one I use the most is probably Snapseed. I really like the way it's like user friendly. I really know the functions quite well now, so that's my go-to one. Sometimes I use a little bit of Lightroom. I very rarely use Facetune, just frankly because I don't really know how to use it. And the one down here in the bottom corner, this one's actually really awesome, but it's called Do Fun because it's the name of the drone I use. It's this tiny little pocket size flying 4K drone. It's called the Dobie drone. It's really good. I don't film with it as much as I should, I know, but that's the app that I use to actually control it. I control it from my phone. And lastly, these are just all the other folders that I have that are not my everyday ones. The first one I have is like my study one, so I keep like my notes, my calculator. It's got the CPGs for both Ambulance Victoria and New South Wales, which are the services that we're applying for at the moment, which you probably know about. Then I've got just my entertainment folder as well, so it's got all of my subscriptions like Spotify and YouTube and all of that kind of stuff. Then I've got my travel one, which I use obviously really frequently. I have my shopping folder, so these are all the websites and apps that I use to shop on all the time. And this last one here is, I've called it BPM, it's short for Backpacker Medics. It's actually the volunteer organisation that I volunteer with. They do humanitarian rescue and medical aid and things like that. So these are all the apps that we use to stay in touch with each other because we're all spread out over Australia and through Indonesia and things like that. So these are the apps that we use, that our communications team has set up to keep in contact with each other, stay in the know with what's going on and things like that. So it's really important for me to keep these kind of front and center, because obviously the nature of the job, things come up quickly and they need us to respond pretty quickly. Okay, so I'm thinking we're gonna head outside, maybe shoot some content, and then I'll show you on another screen recording how I edit them. It'll just be a basic one, but if you're new to editing, then I would recommend these apps, and then I can kind of show you exactly how I use them as well. Alright, I just slipped on my slippers, which you can see, and now I'm gonna head outside. Ugh, outdoors really heavy. Oh, and a fun life update. Oh shit. Amy bought a barbecue, so that'll be really fun in winter. So this is just my little like courtyard, backyard area. I'm gonna try and find a nice spot. Okay, so we're gonna do some content shooting. I'm just in my backyard, trying to get the sunlight to work with me, and I'm gonna shoot some photos. Okay, now we're back inside. We just quickly, like super quickly, took some snaps. I'm gonna go back to my room and I'm gonna show you how I edit them. I'm gonna go into my photos and I'm gonna go through my, oh God, delete some of those. I'm gonna look through the ones that I got. So that's me filming. Now I liked this one, so I hearted that one. And then I got some more. I like this one too. I like the look I'm giving. It's kind of mysterious. Don't know how I feel about it. That one and that one. I'm liking them. I'm going to quickly edit them in the Photos app because I do like their editing options. So come down here to the little clock thing with the dots around it. Always play with the light. Usually go a bit darker. Ooh. Maybe I'll go lighter. Actually, yeah, lighter looks good. And then color, always amplify the color. It's called color grading. So always color grade your photos because they just look so much better. Okay, I'm happy with that. Okay, now I go into Snapseed and I load that just edited photo into there. Into here, find the one I just edited. There it is. Now down the bottom here it has all the different like filters. I don't use them, so I go to tools instead. Now there's so many here with such awesome, like really awesome things, but I don't use a lot of them. I only use a few. So we're gonna go with, I usually do lens blur. Try to whip. You want to make it bigger, you just drag it out. Yeah, that's good. That refocuses the image. See, that looks a little bit sharper. Your eyes drawn straight to me. Maybe add a bit of details. I'm kind of liking the photo how it is, honestly. This one's cool. I probably won't do it, but you can really like play with this one. Look how cool that is. You can fully like turn the photo. I think that makes me look chubbier. I'll go this way. More this way. How awesome is that? Okay, I'm happy with that. Although, does my arm look ridiculously huge now? I think so. But I like it anyway. So that's that one done. So I'm just going to export it to save. And then modify. Beautiful. Okay, cool. Now, let's find that second photo that I liked. This one here. See, this one's cool. This one's giving me so many feels. Do that. This one here. Done. Okay, I might even use, let's go ahead and use Lightroom this time. I'm liking the lighter look today, actually. That's kind of cool. Yes. honey. So much color, yes. Go back into my photos. So I have an album called Instagram. So it's when I've edited photos but I haven't yet uploaded them, I put them into this. So instead of scrolling through my whole camera roll, I just put them into this folder. So when I am ready to upload, I go to the Instagram folder, pick which one I want to upload, and then I upload that one. So that's a good way to keep track of all the photos that I'm uploading, because obviously there's quite a few. So I've selected those two, bam, there they are. And they're ready for me to upload. So that's it. I think short and sweet and quick, but hopefully kind of fun and educational. Well, not educational, but interesting, maybe. I really like editing photos. It's something you can kind of just sit in bed or on the couch when you're just not doing anything. Just sit there and edit them and play around. I encourage you to get those apps. I do really like Snapseed because I think it's one of the best ones, especially for beginners. I think it's really good. But try Lightroom, try Facetune as well. And if you are interested in at all any of the drone footage, let me know in the comments, because I'm seriously enjoying the filming right now and I really want to kind of get a little bit better at it, get a little bit more cinematic in our shots. So, and the drone is absolutely the way to do that. So if you want to see some more of that, hit me up in the comments. Otherwise, I'll see you on my next video. Bye.